Hey guys, it's Jess here. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I decided to start a personal art series, and in this video, I'm gonna talk about my goals, why I decided to do this series, and give you guys some behind the scenes videos. First things first, let's discuss the idea itself. When I was in art school a few years ago, I decided to do an idea that I called You Are What You Eat. I took the three main food components and three different age groups and decided to turn portraiture into food. This was a completely experimental series, but one thing it did was really push me out of my comfort zone and helped me reach some goals as an artist. So that's basically where it originated from. But in October this year, I decided to do one painting a day. I wanted to constrain myself to one topic, which I chose fruit heads. I'm a big food lover, so I decided to do something fun and interesting that would challenge me as well. The concept is always difficult to come up with, but this specific idea has been in my head for quite some time now, so I decided to take you guys on the journey and show you guys my process. I decided to do one painting per day during this month, so the first thing I needed to do was get my surface to paint on. I was initially going to paint on wooden panels, but I decided to go with an illustration board that is super thick and durable, which in the art store they were really kind to cut into 8x10 pieces, which is the size of the paintings that I will be doing. Once I came home, I started planning on the actual fruits that I will be painting, so I made a list of all possible that would be fun and interesting to paint. I like to stay organized, and since I'll be doing 30, this way I can cross out the fruit once it's complete. I also did some fun research online on different fruits, and that way I was able to come up with a great list. Alright, and once all of that was done, it was time to start. I chose to do the strawberry first, and since I will be doing 30, I tried to come up with an efficient way to get all my portraits done. I'm starting off with a sketch on my iPad, printing it out, and then transferring it onto my surface. I usually use transfer paper, but I decided to make my own graphite transfer by simply shading in the areas that will need to be transferred with my pencil. Then I flip it over and begin transferring. For this series, I decided to use my own stylization of the portraits that I like to do. Of course, include a limited color palette, and I also decided to bring in the black and white outfits that I did in my previous illustration. This will ensure some variety, and I'm also gonna challenge to try something new. Once everything is transferred, I go back in with my pencil and create a more detailed sketch. And once that's done, I'm going to seal it off with some matte medium to prevent smudging when I begin painting. I'm starting out with a tonal study in burnt sienna, and I'm doing this so that all the values are established and I know exactly where the lighting is coming from. This will also provide a really nice base for my painting. I'm working in really thin layers and building up my values, and basically working in a glazing technique. For the process that I'm doing for these paintings, after I'm done doing the tonal study, I begin with my colored paints. At first, I really wanted to do oil paint, but then I ended up doing an acrylic underbase and loving how it looked, so I ended up doing all of them in acrylic. When I start with the red paints, you guys could see that the burnt sienna is showing through, and that's the reason why I do it, because that way it has a nice glaze underneath. And that's the process to how I start all of them, and to this date I have already done about 6, so I'm going to show you guys some in a time-lapse video, so I hope you guys enjoy the painting process. Feel free to also catch me on Instagram, where you guys can see all of the finished paintings and some progress shots as well. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll catch you guys at the end. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse of the first 7 paintings of my series. I've been having so much fun with it and I feel like I'm on a roll, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below which one of these for now are your favorite. Stay tuned for some fun videos this October, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!